Alright, these three have a lot of factoring. Okay? The first thing we need to look at is this division can be changed to times just by flipping these. Okay? So I got P minus 9 over P minus 6. We just talked about in that last problem, right? So I do that first, but before I put these down, I'm going to put this down, right? Because that's pretty easy. I want to factor the other one real quickly. So remember, you write your parentheses. You take your P up. Right? This becomes here. This tells us that they're different. So if they're different, this is minus, this has to be plus. And now, what multiplies to be 24, but subtracts to be 2?
6 and 4.
So what multiplies to be 24, but subtracts to be 2?
6 and 4.
6 and 4. Yeah. 6 and 4. That's it. So then we just write it down. P minus 6, P plus 4. So those are, and remember, big number always comes first. Okay? Goes with that first sign. That's the sign of the winning number or whatever, but keep it simple that way. Alright, erase that part. Alright, now it's cake. You got to tell me what P cannot be, right? P cannot be negative 4 or 6, right? Because this cannot equal 0, and this cannot equal 0, okay? So P6, that's going to go to 0, boom, blows up. If this is negative 4, this goes to 0, boom, blows up. Okay? So we don't want that. The other thing is, get rid of anything that's alike. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Okay? Whereas, P minus 9. Done. That's it. I mean, it's cake. Okay? Next. When I deal with a problem like this, I want to deal with the common denominator. This isn't that hard. You can look at it and see what's common, right? The common denominator is 5x squared. Okay? So everybody on the block gets a paper. 5x squared. 5x squared. 5x squared. Right? And what happens here is the x squares cancel, and so you're left with 5 times x, which is 5x, plus 25 is equal to, these 5x's cancel, so that's a 1, plus, and these 5x's cancel, but the 1x is left, so that the x cancels with one of the two x's, the 5's cancel, and so I'm left with x. Okay? And now it's just basic algebra. I'm going to move this x. Always move your lowest x. I'm going to move the 1. So I get 0 is equal to 4x plus 24. Right? So then I subtract 24. So I get negative 24 is equal to 4x. So then I divide by 4. And I get x is equal to negative 6. Bam. That is not hard. Looks hard. Not hard. I could totally imagine this being on the state test. Okay? They love to put stuff on the state test that look hard. Yeah.
Isn't the state test multiple choice?
No. Unfortunately, not. A lot of it is. Some of it's. Some of it, yeah, ACT is multiple choice.
The one I took on at Pierce is multiple choice.
The college entrance exams was multiple choice. Yes.
Because my bounds isn't multiple choice.
The SBAC is not multiple choice. A lot of it is multiple choice. Some of it, there's going to be more than one choice, right? Some of it has just one choice, and then some of it's fill in the blank, so you actually have to go in there and you'll have, you know, sometimes you'll have this, and so you're supposed to give your answer, you know, in terms of, you know, there's a 3 here and there's a 1 here or whatever. See what I'm saying? Let's get this last problem over. I don't know, touch something. 8 o'clock, Sarah. 8 o'clock. We're supposed to river dance at 8 o'clock. Right? Alright. What?
So there's a special song to celebrate?
Yes.
Nice.
Got a river dance at 8 o'clock every day. Keeps you young.
Gotcha.
Alright, so with this last one, is it still going?
Yeah.
Okay. With this last one, we're going to pull out whatever we can. I want to pull out this way. It just seems like there's more room. I know 24 is coming out. I know X is coming out. What's left is I got an X plus 1 and a 24X all over 16X cubed. So right now I can tell that this X is going to change this cube to a 2, right? Because 1 from 3 is 2. Okay? And then what goes into 16 and 24? 4, okay? So how many times? How many times is 4 going to 24? 6. Good. Okay? And how many times is 4 going to 16?
Good.
4. Right? But okay, but it's okay. That's what's beautiful about this upside down division. We don't have to get it right the first time.
Could do an 8, right? Is that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, 8 would have worked.
Yeah, I just thought of that after I
No
said,
problem.
after I said 4.
So then 2, but that's why I love teaching upside down division. You don't have to get it right the first time. And I'm trying to show this to my daughter. I mean, oh man, she's fighting me on it because her teacher is such an asshole. You know, put her down and said, oh, we do all that in our head. Oh, really? Yeah. So, so a problem she's working on right now. I mean, it's 11, right? It's not that tough, but it kind of is. So it's like 2 and 3 halves, right? Times 4 and, I don't know, 5/3. Or let's go 2/3. Since, you know, because I don't want to give it weird mixed. And let's go 1/2, 2.5. Okay? Alright, so when they multiply these, you know, oh, we're going to do this box. And I'm like, and if there's 2 of these, then we have 2 lines in the box. And I'm like, okay, great. You know what I mean? And so you see where he's going. And he's like, okay, 2 times 4 is 8. Right? And then 2 times this is 4/3. Right? And then, but then you got to do 1/2 times 4, which is 2. And then 1/2 times this, which is 2/6. Right? And then you have to add all those up. And nevertheless, I mean, you got 10, and you got to change that, right, to 8/6. And then you have 10/6, right? Then you have to change that to really 1 and 4/6. And then you'll change that so that it's 11 and 2/3. Okay? And so I'm like, honey, you can do this upside down division. And sometimes it's long, and sometimes it's not, but it works the same way. If you think about it, remember when I put these together, I've got 2 times 2 plus 1. So I have 2 times 2 plus 1, right? On the top. On the top of what? Well, on the top of 2, right? And then I'm going to multiply that against the 3 times 4, right? Plus the 2, all over the 3. And I go, well, most of the time you can do this in your head, right? You're like, 2 times 2 is 4 plus that. That's 5 plus 1, or yeah, 5 over 2, right? And so then you look at this, it's like, okay, that's 12, 13, 14 over 3. And now, you just do your simple upside down division. Right? So does any of these, does 2 go in the top and bottom of both of these? Yes. Okay? So how many times? Well, that will take this over 1 and then make this 7 over 3. I go, cool. Alright, so then what? Then I've got 5 times that is 35 over 3. So how many times does 3 go into 35? Remember, upside down, 11, right? With how many left over? 2 left over the 3. So I'm like, this works, and it works really well. But you do all this in your head, is what your teacher said. It's not, you don't do it in your head. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, different way. And I don't mind you learning it that way. I want you to learn it that way. I'm just saying, upside down division works all over the place.
Your daughter might be under school.
Huh?